Right before we formally begin our session, we shall begin our session by the blessing of the triple gem, the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, led by the esteemed venerable monk from the People's Republic of China, Japan, South Korea, and Vietnam.
เราจะเริ่มต้นการประชุมวันนี้ด้วยการอัญเชิญพระพุทธานุภาพธรรมานุภาพสังฆานุภาพด้วยการเจริญพระพุทธมนต์จากพระสงฆ์ผู้ทรงเกียรติจากนานาประเทศนะคะและโดยเฉพาะประเทศไทยค่ะจากพระพรหมบัณฑิตค่ะขออภัยค่ะพระราชวชรบัณฑิตค่ะประเทศที่2นะคะประเทศจีนค่ะประเทศที่3ประเทศญี่ปุ่นค่ะประเทศที่4ประเทศเกาหลีค่ะและประเทศที่5ประเทศเวียดนามค่ะ
ขอกราบนิมนต์พระราชวชรบัณฑิตนำการสวดมนต์ของเราในช่วงเช้าวันนี้ครับขอกราบนิมนต์ด้วยความเคารพครับขอกราบนิมนต์ท่านที่โพเดียมด้านบนเวทีเลยครับขอกราบนิมนต์ด้วยความเคารพครับ
จีนญี่ปุ่นเกาหลีที่ท่านน่าจะท่านจุดเทียนบูชาพระรัตนตรัยอยู่แบบนึง
กราบเรียนพระราชวชรบัณฑิตครับหลังจากท่านได้ทำการจุดธูปเทียนบูชาพระรัตนตรัยเสร็จเป็นที่เรียบร้อยแล้วทางเราขอใคร่ขอกราบนิมนต์ท่านมาที่โพเดียมได้เลยครับขอกราบขอบพระคุณครับด้วยความเคารพครับขอเรียนเชิญทุกท่านประนมมือพร้อมกันครับ Please put the palm on your hand please thank you Dear delegates, please raise together. Please rise together. Thank you. This is the chanting of the Triple Gem led by Prarat Vajra Bandit from Thailand.
อะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธภะคะวาพุทธังภะคะวันตังอภิวาเทมิสวากขาโตภะคะวะตาธัมโมธัมมังนะมัสสามิสุปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆสังฆังนะมามิหันธรรมยังพุทธสสะภะคะวะโตปุพพาคณมการังกะโรมะเสนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะ
ไม่ใช่ลงข้างล่างเลยลงข้างล่างครับ
Thank you Most Venerable พระราชวัชรบัณฑิต Next up, we would like to invite Most Venerable Song Sing from the People's Republic of China to proceed onto the podium on the stage to lead us in another Dharma, Buddha, and Sangha chanting. Please be welcome on the stage, Most Venerable Song Sing.And this would be the Triple Gem chanting by the Buddhist Association from the People's Republic of China.
对，本次节目你好，心经，愿下赞同，对对。好，过来。南无本师释迦牟尼佛，南无本师释迦牟尼佛，南无本师释迦牟尼佛。心生般若波罗蜜多时则见无缘界空度一切苦舍利子舍不异空空不异色色即是空空即是色受想行识亦复如是舍利子法空相不生不灭不垢不净不增不减是故空中无色无受想行识无眼耳鼻舌身意无色声香味触法无眼见来自无意识见我命也我命见我老师也我老师见无苦尽灭道无智亦无得所得故菩提萨埵依般若波罗蜜多故心无挂碍无挂碍故空不远离颠倒梦想究竟涅槃三世诸佛依般若波罗蜜多故得阿耨多罗三藐菩提故知般若波罗蜜多是大神咒是大明咒是我等真咒能除一切苦真是不虚故说般若波罗蜜多咒咒曰揭谛揭谛波罗揭谛波罗僧揭谛波罗萨婆三藏祖
Thank you, the monks from the Buddhist Association of the Republic of China.
No, Buddhist Association of China ไม่ใช่ Republic of China เขานั่นเป็นไต้หวันเขาโกรธกัน Sorry.
My apology. Next up, we would like to invite Most Venerable Masabishi Kobayashi from Japan to lead us in the next chanting. Please be welcome on the stage. All the delegates, please rise.
臨心受けがたきしま今すでに受く仏法を聞きがたし今すでに聞く好み根性において土せずんばさらにいずれの章におい方が好みを土せん大衆ものともに主人に参謀に消えし立てまつるべし自ら法に消えし立てまつるまさに願わくは史上とともに大道を体現して無常意を起こさん自ら法に消えし立てまつるまさに願わくは主上とともに深く共造に生きてして海のごとくならん自ら総徳に消えし立てまつるまさに願わくは史上とともに大衆を通りして一切無下ならん
Thank you, Most Venerable from Japan. And next up, we would like to invite Venerable Song Min Yu from Korea to lead us in the next chanting. Please be welcome on the stage. And the next chanting will be chanted in Korean. Dear delegates, please raise together.
마하반야 바라밀다 심경과 한자제부살 행심반야 바라밀다 주견운계공도 일체구 사리자 색불이공 공불이색 색즉시공 공즉이 수상행시 역부여시 사리자 시제복공사 불생불멸 불구부정 부증불감시고 공증무 무수상행시 무한이비 설신이 무색성양 비추법 무한기리지
이식계 무무명령 무무명진 대지무노사 영무노사진 무고진멸도 무지 영무득이 무소득 소리살타이 반야 바람일다고 신무가예 무가예 무유공부 원리전도 몽상국경열반 삼세 제부 반야 바람일다고 득안육 따라 삼야 삼불이 고지 반야 바람일 시대 신주 시대 명주 시무 상주 시무 등등주 등질 최고 진실 불어 고설 반야 바람일다 즉설주 아라제 아제 바라 아제 바라 생아제 무지 사바 아제 아제 바라 아제 바라 생아제 무지 사바 아제 아제 바라 아제 바라 생아제 무지 사바.
Thank you, Most Reverend from Korea. And in the last chanting, we would like to invite Most Venerable Tik Kiet Hiep and Most Venerable Tik Vilay and all the monks from Vietnam to proceed on the stage to lead us in our last chanting. Please be welcome on the stage. Our deepest apology, but for the monks and for the venerable, most venerable from other countries, we would have another opportunity for you all to perform the chanting as well. But as today, we have to proceed with our symposium schedule, so we would not have the opportunity to let every country perform the chanting. But in the next opportunity, we will try our best. Thank you. Most Venerable from Vietnam, please proceed to the podium. Thank you. All the delegates, please rise.
Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Chúng sanh vô biên thể nguyện độ phiền não vô tận thể nguyện đoàn pháp môn vô lượng thể nguyện Phật đạo vô thượng thế nguyện thành.
Thank you, most venerable monks from Vietnam. We express our deepest gratitude to the venerable monks for their sacred chanting. Next, today, December the 5th, holds a position of immense spiritual and national significance in the Kingdom of Thailand. It is the auspicious occasion of the birthday anniversary of His Majesty King Bhumibol Adulyadej, the great King Rama IX, a day recognized as Thailand's National Day and Thailand's Father's Day.
ในวันนี้ค่ะวันที่ 5 ธันวาคมเป็นวันที่มีความสำคัญทางจิตวิญญาณในระดับชาติอย่างยิ่งของประเทศไทยค่ะเป็นวันคล้ายวันพระราชสมภพพระบาทสมเด็จพระบรมชนกาธิเบศรมหาภูมิพลอดุลยเดชมหาราชบรมนาถบพิตรหรือในหลวงรัชกาลที่ 9 ค่ะซึ่งได้รับประกาศเป็นวันชาติและเป็นวันพ่อแห่งชาติของประเทศไทยค่ะ
His Majesty's profound devotion to the people, his unparalleled wisdom, and his unwavering patronage of Buddhism and remain at eternal inspiration. We kindly request all participants to please rise and join us in observing a 1-minute solemn tribute in profound remembrance of His Majesty King Bhumibol Adulyadej the Great. All delegates, please rise together. Thank you. And next up, we will now continue a brief moment of silence to pay our deepest respect and convey our solemn condolences to Her Majesty Queen Sirikit, the Queen Mother, whose compassion touched the lives of millions. Now, let us stay in solemn silence. This will take 93 seconds as her age of Queen Sirikit, the Queen Mother. Thank you. Please be seated. For the next moment, it is now my distinguished honor to invite the President of the World Fellowship of Buddhists, Mr. Phalop Thai Ari, to deliver the opening address and formally inaugurate our symposium on the theme of Cultivating Wisdom and Well-being in the AI Era, the Buddhist Vision for the Future.
ถึงเวลาอันเป็นเกียรติอย่างยิ่งแล้วนะคะขอเรียนเชิญประธานองค์การพุทธศาสนิกสัมพันธ์แห่งโลกขึ้นกล่าวปาฐกถาและประกาศเปิดการเสวนาทางวิชาการอย่างเป็นทางการภายใต้หัวข้อการเพาะบ่มปัญญาและความอยู่ดีมีสุขในยุค AI วิสัยทัศน์ของชาวพุทธเพื่ออนาคตค่ะ
ข
Your Holiness, Your Most Venerable, Your Most Reverend, Venerables, Executive, and distinguished guests, and delegates and observers, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, before I make this speech, I have to offer my great sorry to say that if all of you, or even some of you, have any difficulties to come at this time, please do not complain to the staff. But if it is, please complain to me. I will take that as very much sorry about it. On behalf of the World Fellowship of Buddhists and its sub-organization in the World Fellowship of Buddhist Jews and the World Buddhist Universities, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Mr. Kittikun Chatprasert, directors of Vachiravut College, for graciously providing the venue for our conference and meeting. It is indeed a great pleasure and honor for me to preside over this conference, which I regard as a gathering of brothers and sisters unite in a common faith. In recent years, we have witnessed the growing unities and solidarities among Buddhists, both locally and internationally. The spread of Buddhism to nearly every corner of the world reflects people relation to the practice of Dharma can truly calm mind, ease worries, and reduce suffering. And the theme of the conference is cultivating wisdom and well-being in the AI era, a Buddhist vision for the future. It is both timely and significantly. Buddhism teaches us to pass to the liberation from suffering, while artificialists, intellectualists represent the culmination for human knowledge and transformative force shaping our society and way of life. The essential question before us how we as Buddhists can engage with the technology wisely, ensuring that the enhanced humanities and contributes to more compassionate and harmonious world. Since the 30th General Conference in Buddhist era, 2565, this means 2024, we have welcomed 16 new regional centers into the WFP family. 7 from the United States of America, 4 from India, and 1 of each from Australia, Indonesia, Laos, Sri Lanka, and Thailand. Their participation strengthened our global Buddhist communities and reinforce our collective mission. I am confident that through our shared vision and unity, Buddhism will continue to flourish across the world. Your Holiness, your most venerable, your most reverend, venerables and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as we gathering here as disciple of the Lord Buddha, may I invoke to the blessing of the Holy Tipper James to success of this conference. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, WFB President Mr. Pallop Thai Ari, for that inspiring and vital perspective.
ขอบพระคุณท่านพันลบไทยอารีนะคะสำหรับปาฐกถาที่สร้างแรงบันดาลใจและทรงคุณค่าอย่างยิ่งค่ะและเพื่อนำพาเราเข้าสู่การเสวนาอันเข้มข้นที่จะตามมาขอเรียนเชิญผู้ดำเนินรายการของซิมโพเซียมนี้รองศาสตราจารย์ดร.โกนิตศรีทองจากมหาวิทยาลัยศรีนครินทร์วิโรธซึ่งท่านจะขึ้นมารับหน้าที่ดำเนินรายการเพื่อแนะนำวิทยากรผู้ทรงเกียรติทุกท่านและนำเข้าเสวนาสู่เนื้อหาหลักค่ะ
To guide us through the critical discussion that follows, it is our pleasure to welcome our symposium moderator, Associate Professor Dr. Gonit Sitong from Srinakharin Virod University. Dr. Gonit will now take charge of the proceeding to introduce our esteemed panelists and lead the discussion forward. Right now, please welcome Dr. Gonit on the stage ขอกราบเรียนเชิญ Dr. Gonit ครับ Please welcome Dr. Gonit. And please welcome all the panelists of this symposium discussion.
เรียนเชิญอาจารย์เลยครับเชิญเลยครับเชิญเลยครับเรียนเชิญอาจารย์เลย
We would like us to begin with Dr. Gonit to please introduce yourself and then please introduce all the panelists on the stage. So please proceed, Dr. Gonit. Thank you.
Hello. Respect the Triple Gem, the most venerable monks, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we come here to celebrate the Golden Jubilee of the World Fellowship of Buddhists. In this session, we intentionally to convey our message in intelligent or AI era. In the theme, cultivating wisdom and well-being in the AI era, a Buddhist vision for the future. As we know that AI become increasingly integrated into our life or human life, the symposium offers a timely platform to reflect on how a Buddhist wisdom for the future can guide our engagement with technology in a way that supports the cultivation of wisdom and well-being. We have the noble panelists here with us, 6 persons. Let me join you introduce our panelists. The first one, the Professor Dr. Oh, can mix the screen? Yeah, the first one, the Reverend from Japan. Sorry, it's a. He is a Buddhist priest who currently serves as the executive board member of World Fellowship of Buddhists. He also served as the chairman of the Japan Committee of the World Conference of Religion for Peace and of Japan-Korea Buddhist Exchange Council. Currently, he is the coordinator of Jodoshu Research Institute Study Group on Bioethics since 2000 and an associate professor at Kyoto University School of Medicine since 2005. Please welcome Reverend Yoshiharu Tomatsu. So the second speaker, Venerable, can you present it? The second speaker is Associate Professor Dr. Mansuk Kim. He is a chair of Translational Responsive Medicine Center of Daegu Gwangbuk Institute of Science and Technology. He is also an associate professor at Department of New Biology. Currently, he has done a lot of the research work regarding the cancer or medical device for drug delivery. Please welcome Associate Professor Dr. Mansuk Kim. The first speaker He's from Won Buddhism and emeritus professor at Wongang University in the Republic of Korea. He is also the president of Academy of Korean Thought and Culture. He is promoting religious dialogue and peace movement through various organizations and NGOs, such as the World Conference on Religion and Peace. Please do join me to welcome Professor Reverend Dr. Park Kwang-soo. And the fourth speaker, he is professor of the International Buddhist Study College and served as the secretary of various directors at Mahachurangon Rajavidyalaya University. His teaching focus on Buddhism and modern hermeneutics, seminar on Buddhism and peace means study, Buddhism and current affairs, Buddhist philosophy, seminar on Buddhism and engaged Buddhism. Currently, he has been the PhD program director in innovative mindfulness and peace study. Please to welcome Professor Dr. Pramethi Vachara Bandit, Professor Dr. Pramahansa Thammahaso. And the fifth speaker, she is director of the certificate program in Mindfulness Master at the International Buddhist Study College of Mahachurangon Rajavidyalaya University. Her research focuses on the intersection of the four foundations of mindfulness-based intervention, Buddhist teaching, Buddhist psychology, Vipassana meditation, well-being, and stress resilience. Please do welcome Dr. Natapang Popichit. And the last speaker, he is a faculty member of the International Buddhist Study College at Mahachurangon Rajavidyalaya University, where he is director of the MA International Program in Religion and Philosophy. Currently, he has been in Wat Ratchanatnaram, Bangkok. He is specialized in philosophy and Buddhism. Please to welcome Assistant Professor Dr. Pra Maha Sompong Kunakaro. So, I will begin with the presentation of the first speaker. Please do welcome speaker from Japan. Please, you have 10 or 12 minutes.
Okay, good morning, everybody. Most Reverend, most Venerable, and His Excellency President of WFP, Park and most the guest. I'd like to. It is very honor for me to have this opportunity in the time of the WFP General Conference. And also, moderator, I'd like to thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak. Actually, today I would like to show some implementation of this, AI ethics the meeting in Hiroshima 2024. But before that, I would like to talk a little bit about the background of this meeting, because now this era is characterized by remarkably rapid pace of change and unpredictable events that are said to occur one after another, making the world uncertain and unstable. One of the major factors is the exponential development of technology, represented by artificial intelligence, robotics, quantum computers, and others. AI is present everywhere in our lives, work, education, and medical care, even in religious world. With advent of AI, we are entering a period of great change in the way people work, live, and communicate, as well as in the rules and value of society. While an extremely efficient and convenient society offers future possibilities, but the meaning of human existence, such as human dignity, individual autonomy, and the relationship with others, is being questioned even more. In the face of such a situation, it is indeed timely that this session, Cultivating Wisdom and Well-being in the AI Era, based on the Buddhist wisdom. I think on this theme, I would like to report, this is my report, actually how we implement this kind of the ethics in technology. It is held in 2024, July in Hiroshima. And I am also like a chair of Religion for Peace Japan. And so actually, this is a co-organizer with the Pontifical Academy for Life, that is the Vatican, the Abu Dhabi Peace Forum, and the Chief Rabbinical Committee in Israel. That means like a Catholic and Christian and also Muslim and also the Jewish. And organized an international conference called AI Ethics for Peace, World Religions Committed to Roma Core in Hiroshima. The conference was attended by 50 religious leaders. Oh, no. Before try, it is very, very organized, but suddenly, no. Okay, wait. No. I'm sorry. In the backyard, I checked everything. At that time, it's okay. But anyway, okay. I just want to show how we cooperate each other, regardless of our religions. Means like a Catholic, Muslim, and Protestant. Also, this is mainly for like Asian religions, Zoroaster, Hindu, and Shinto, and all Asian religions. Is it okay to proceed? Slide. Okay. Actually, also the Vatican and Religion for Peace International ask seriously to participate Buddhist representative. That is, they ask the World Fellowship of Buddhists President Paruptayari very pinpointedly, because they mentioned this is only one international worldwide Buddhist organization. And that is not only by Sangha, but also by lay people. So that means they ask very seriously to participate the WFP president. and he participated. And actually, I have a picture. But anyway, okay, I go forward. And the purpose of, actually the conference was further broaden the support for the Pope Francis initiative. That is the late Pope Francis. The Roma call for AI ethics. While the new technology of artificial intelligence has greatly beneficial human life through its convenience and efficiency, it also has a negative impact that may lead to loss of humanity. Please remember what was going on in the time of the World War II. Most advanced science technology at that time was nuclear power. So we, human beings, used that nuclear power to kill the people. And now, as you know, for example, how the AI is work for attacking the soldiers in the field, battlefield in Ukraine and Russia, and even like Palestine. So that is, what we have done now. So it is very important. Okay, this is, like the conference room, and 50 religious leaders from 13 countries, mainly Asian. And, okay, please next. Please next. Yes. This is, the Paraptayari. He is a representative from the Buddhist world. And actually, he signed. And what is a Roma Call means, 6 principles for AI ethics: transparency, inclusiveness, responsibility, fairness, reliability, security, and privacy. And also, we made Hiroshima appeal, because Hiroshima is a symbol of which city was bombed by atomic bomb. And AI be used only for the welfare of humanity and not for the destruction and injury of life. That is our appeal. And the next, please. And the characteristics of this, the meeting is not only by religious leaders or religious people, but also the politicians, business leaders, and many people. Because left side is the president of Microsoft, CEO of Microsoft, Mr. Brad Smith. He, from the first day until the last day, he fully participated. Even he participated in a small, round table, and where he is very serious. And the Parop really seriously talked with him. And also the Japan Minister for Digital Transformation. But this, I would honestly talk. He came in 10 minutes, his speech. Soon he'll go back. This is very Japanese style, Okay, please next. Okay, besides them, Prime Minister of Japan, he participated in video, and the former Prime Minister for Digital Transformation, and Vatican's, the President, and also Chief Rabbi. Please go next. No, one more before. One more before. One more before. One more before. Oh, yes. That is also IBM, the Senior Vice President, also Cisco Senior Vice President, also FAO Liaison Office, and also this is the Supreme Court Judge, from Mexico. The many sector of the people participate in this, because if, originally even the WFP meeting and the Religion for Peace, always only religious people get together and talk and also pray. But after that, how we can implement, that is most important, and society really expects that. So in this meeting, we decided, okay, I'm going to finish. Implementation. That is most important. So actually, what we can do is, please next. We bring the proposal to the Prime Minister office to put this idea in a G7 Hiroshima summit, AI Hiroshima appeal in Japan, and they did. And actually, I was planning to say something about how implementation is important because Japan was saved after World War II in San Francisco Peace Treaties, 1951. So that is Sri Lanka Finance Minister Jawaharlal Nehru. He renounced the compensation to Japan, and he did a very good speech, used not hatred by hatred never ceases, only loving kindness is ceased. And he also renounced the compensation to Japan. And after that, before that, major country insisted Japan should be divided into two, same like a German. But after that, the opinion stopped, and everybody gave a standing ovation to him. I had, an article in New York Times, in a big article. So that means he really implement that Buddha's teaching in a political world. So Japan was saved by that. That I want to say. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Reverend Yoshiharu. Thank you very much for your presentation. So, the next speaker, please to join me. Welcome Associate Professor Dr. Bin Suk Kim. Please, Professor.
Thank you.
Okay. Bhutan, Sarami, Kachami. Okay, so maybe during preparing my slides, so let me introduce. Good morning. My Dharma name is Bob Gong in Yangon Buddhism. This is my first time attending the WFB General Conference, and I am truly grateful for the opportunity to speak here today. So I'd like to express my sincere appreciation to the WFB leadership, and especially to Honorary Secretary General Mr. Mongshan Taranarat. And today, I'd like to discuss how AI is transforming our world and explore very important questions. The AI technology, will AI become an opportunity or a challenge for Buddhism and for the WFB in this era of a profound technological change? So how can I move? Is this right? This one. Next slide, please. Okay. Okay, so actually these days we can say that the AI is a tremendous. So even in we feel that where should I work for, because the AI technology can be an alternative and replace most of the work that have done from the human, right? So many of the parts and area is struggling to find the next future, to comes up with AI technology. So I believe that Buddhism and religion itself will be the very, very important issues. So I'd like to discuss this part from this valuable time. Yeah. Oh, AI problem. Okay. Yeah, so let me introduce. So I'm the Chief Organizing Officer in Young Buddhism and a professor in Digist and the founder and CEO of the City Cells. Yeah, so AI technologies is transforming many areas of our reality, including the healthcare, scientific discovery, and many industry, environment, and education. So then, where are we now in the development of AI technology? So now, we are here currently in the agents line. Oops. Yeah. So if we got more, then it's going to be the innovator level, which is the human level intelligence and able to understand, reason, learn autonomously, and it can be adapt to new situation, all the domains. Then if we go further, then it's going to be the organization level, then which will be the intelligence far beyond the best human mind and rapid self-improvement. And the important thing is problem solving beyond super human capability. So isn't it so afraid of coming the future, right? Yeah, so the Sam Altman, who is the CEO of the OpenAI, expect to reach out the organization stage within 10 years. So I believe that within the next 10 years, truly daunting worlds will emerge in front of us. However, despite this concern, AI is currently offering the substantial help across the many fields. As another aspect, AI will cause many jobs to disappear and minimize the role of the human in the production line. This is the graph showing the relationships between the S&P 500 and job openings. It's quite interesting. Typically, sorry about that. Yeah, industrial growth is definitely accompanying the increase in job opening. However, and also, even when you look at the pandemic, COVID-19 pandemic situation, the trend remains similar. However, in the late of the 2022, we begin to see completely different pattern, which is coincide with the emergence of a ChatGPT. So, while the industrial growth continues to grow, but the number of the job opening is significantly decreasing. Then, for the World Fellowship of Buddhists, this AI era gonna be an opportunity or a crisis? We need to think about that. So, compared to other religions, I think that the Buddhism has a unique shortcoming that are not really shortcoming. So, so it possesses extraordinary vast scriptures, and each teaching can be profoundly difficult to understand. But one big strengths of AI is the ability to organize immense body of knowledge and explain complicated idea into the simple and accessible way. So I believe that AI can help make Buddhism with its traditionally high level of difficulty more approachable and wider audience can further elevate the value of the Buddha's teachings. So this is an example that we are using the AI technology in our group. As you can see, when we give a question, that it immediately provides the
In the
answer.
context of Taesung Purgyayang
and,
Jong, Mahayana Buddhism
even
learning
read it
school,
loud.
the pain we experience in life can be understood through several
So please visit our booth to experience it. So you can print the AI Buddha's answer instantly. So that is in front of the door. And also, we are developed the virtual reality dealing with the all condition phenomena is impermanent. So we tried our best to create this showcase. So please visit to our booth. Yeah. So then, how is the technology evolving? So many technology began the distance to separate and then touch it to human skin through wearables, and then will be integrated with the human body. So technology is progressively moving closer to humanity. So this kind of innovation make people to learn practice in a daily life and the active guidance in the moment of conflict, and will offer teachings that help guide us of the moment when we fall into the greed. So there's a 3 take-home messages. AI technology will be a tremendous opportunity for Buddhism and WFB, and with this opportunity, let's try to do our best to spread the Buddha's teaching. And with the modernization of the Buddhism, let's guide more people in the world towards the path of truth. So actually, I'm the first participation in the WFB. I created the following movie with the hopes that WFB continues to prosper.
The world we live in today has achieved higher productivity and greater material prosperity than at any other time in history. Yet conflicts between generations, regions, and races are deepening, and wars that threaten humanity are still lasting without an end. In addition, climate change leading to global warming, desertification, and typhoons is rapidly destroying the environment and becoming the greatest obstacle to the material prosperity humanity pursues. As humans strive for stability and material prosperity in their daily lives, material growth is increasing, but at the same time, polarization of wealth is also intensifying. The emotional well-being and the depth of true happiness have not evolved accordingly. Many religions today fail to provide practical solutions to these urgent problems, and some even become causes of conflict and war. Modern people increasingly feel that religion has lost its practical relevance, regarding it as outdated thought lagging behind science. As a result, atheism is rising, and religion is being treated as a relic of the past. In the future, advancements in AI, robotics, and other technologies will accelerate even further, bringing humanity a greater material abundance and time at disposal. Yet, humans will face an even deeper sense of emptiness concerning the nature of existence and the purpose of life. Therefore, in an age where the pursuit of true happiness leads only to heightened conflict and confusion, a right religion will become more critical than ever before. Providing proper and wise direction will be an essential factor for the future of humankind. A right religion must possess a true solution that leads to complete happiness and be able to guide people in accordance with the changes of each era. A practitioner who follows a right religion must correctly understand the wisdom that leads to fundamental happiness, gain insight into the future, and become a leader who guides the world. The advancement of AI, robotics, and biotechnology will lead us to ask fundamental questions about the origins of life and consciousness. The concept of the digital twin will show that oneself is not a fixed entity, but merely an accumulation of experiences shaped by perceptions of the external world. In other words, fundamental questions about the nature of consciousness that allows the existence of oneself will inevitably arise, and most religions will face great confusion when confronted with these questions. At that time, we must present a clear and correct answer. Space technologies such as SpaceX and space biology will expand human consciousness to the cosmic level, further deepening philosophical inquiry into the origin of the universe. Scientific progress is expanding the level of human perception from neighborhood to region, nation to continent, and Earth to the universe. Only a religion capable of aligning with this expanding horizon will survive in the future. Advanced science will push humanity toward fundamental questions about oneself and the universe. In such an era, a right religion must provide a clear and accurate answer and guide humanity. This is the very reason Buddhism must continue to exist and the role it must fulfill for society. We can solve humanity's problems through two essential ways. With a right understanding of oneself, one can become free from attachments and suffering related to gender, age, life and death, and body. By widening one's consciousness, one can transcend class, generation, region, race, nation, and furthermore, conflicts that may arise between planets in the future and achieve harmony and peace. Those of us who study the Dharma are not merely listeners of teachings. We are fortunate ones who directly listen and learn true wisdom, and we are practitioners who apply and realize those wisdom within daily life. It is now time to move from being seekers of the path and become guides of the path. We must work toward organizing, globalizing, and modernizing the scriptures in accordance with the world's advancement. By becoming true companions with WFB centers worldwide, we will share the joy of practice and actively contribute to a brighter future. We must faithfully serve as the net of Indra, connecting the world so that people of talent across the globe may enter the right teaching. WFB surviving as science advances. WFB gaining recognition as society advances. WFB becoming more essential as the world advances. Humanity can no longer ignore the facts. We have already reached a point where material prosperity alone cannot further fulfill human needs. What we now need is correct and profound wisdom that can provide clear spiritual direction and establish a true core of life. Yangwu Buddhism. Our sincere efforts will benefit the spirit of the WFB, illuminate humanity, and leave behind the footprints of the four great vows.
I sincerely hope the WFB will prosper as the generation on and on. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Thank you, Professor Kim Hyun-suk. Thank you for your insightful and informative presentation. So, next speaker, please welcome Professor Kwang Sung. Please, Professor, please.
Good morning, everyone. I have been here around 30 years before, but it is also a wonderful time to be here again to see most venerables and also my dear practitioners in Buddhism. And I am also prepared a PowerPoint to present my paper. It is really wonderful to offer my deepest respect and gratitude for this precious opportunity to share reflections on how Buddhist wisdom can guide our modern technological journey here in Bangkok for this World Fellowship of Buddhist Symposiums. My presentation is about the Buddhist AI for wisdom and global compassion, proposes how Buddhist wisdom can guide AI toward the liberation of beings, overcoming our sufferings. Let me use this PowerPoint, whether it could be useful or not. Would you show that PowerPoint? We are not accustomed with AI yet. Technologically, we are learning about that AI, but this is a very important occasion to discuss about AI because it has already surpassed our capabilities in our knowledges. And so I'd like to propose my whole perspectives about Buddhism, Buddhist view about how we cultivate AI in our technology. Maybe if the assistants are ready, we could start. But I will, to save our time, I'd like to continue to speak about it. As we know that Buddhism teaches us the true knowing arises from direct experience and introspection. Insight that no algorithm can replace. It's a computer-sized technology and computer-sized wisdom and knowledge will be provided with AI. But how technology can achieve Buddhahood? That is a question. And also when I met the one expert in AI, he said that today's technology will develop harmful AI weapons. Which one? The flash drive. Flash. Oh. This slide, I will give it to you. Can I? No. It's let me have time. Just. Please tell me the name of the file. This one. It's only one file in here. Is this file? Do we need the file? Yes, for the slides. This is for the remote to use. We have to help each other. And one expert told me that autonomous weapons will be developed. according with that development of AI. And I asked that why couldn't we stop autonomous weapon by using AI? He told me that, he asked me again, if your son goes to the battle, engage in war, and do you want your son will be died at the battle? Or do you want to save your son's life by engaging in the war by using computerized AI robots? And so I realized that AI will be developed continuously to harmful and human beings, even though it helps us to assist human beings to develop our knowledge, information, and technologies. As we know that last year, and the Nobel Prize in Physics and Chemistry, they received the Nobel Prizes to develop human technologies to cure human illnesses by detecting proteins. More than 200 million proteins will be detected by using AI technology. And so in this way, AI helps us, and also it also could harm human lives. And so what kind of principles could be proposed by Buddhism? And so I prepared two suggestions in this floor. One is based upon three jewels, three Ratna, Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. And so this is the principle of Buddhism to guide AI informed technologies to assist the human beings and to save their lives. And maybe let me show you the Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. And so this is the first guide to how to develop Buddhist AI. And so Buddha achieved enlightenment to become the Buddha and also to guide us. And so we have to apply these kind of things, how to enlighten all sentient beings, crossing any suffering. And so this is application, and also that we could use these kind of ethics. It doesn't work at the same time. And so that maybe assistant is using another one. And also we have some difficulty to using that deep fakes and harmful invention to hurt human lives and human beings. And so we have to have some like the three wholesome rules and the Dhammapada on overcoming hatred. We have to overcome that kind of hatred. And also we have to overcome aloha, non-greed, and also adosa, non-hatred, and amoha, non-delusion. And so we have to guide AI to avoid these kind of things. And also that we have to have some like the global ethics. Buddhism has a wonderful ethics to guide all the technological developers how to guide, how to provide AI ethics. Even though United Nations and also UNESCO provided us to use to provide like ethics of AI, but it doesn't work at all. And so we have to provide that aloha, non-greed, and adosa, non-hatred, and amoha, non-delusion. This is a kind of like the ethical principle to provide AI in our future. And also we have to have some like, this is another discussion to this very important discussion, how to digitalize Buddhist canons. All canons are widely widely spread in East Asia, in Thailand and Sri Lanka, in China, Korea, and Japan. And so, for example, Sutta Central, CBTA, Tripitaka Koreana, BDRC, and Sat Taisho. This is very wonderful, the Buddhist canons. We could collect all of this information to be used by the Buddhist and the Buddhist scholars, and also non-Buddhist people. And so, Pali Canon, Chinese Canon, and Tripitaka Koreana, and Buddhist knowledge graph. And this is very important things to use it together. And also that I'd like to mention one thing that because they got my PPT, and so we have a vision. And global compassion is the first principle to be guided for the technological development of AI. And so technology should be used as the skillful means, upaya, to awaken our Buddhahood, to achieve our Buddhahood, like the Shakyamuni Buddha, who has achieved his enlightenment. And so AI should be used to awaken our enlightenment. And the other thing is that we have to overcome any sufferings and delusions. This is very important aspect to be used. And actually, I gave the new PowerPoint, but I will mention one thing. And then I invented one formula. As we develop our material civilization, we have to develop our spiritual civilization. We might say that Einstein made a formula, E equal E, energy is equal to mc squared. But I would like to suggest that C, civilization, peaceful civilization, should be equally developed by material civilization, also by multiplying our spiritual civilization. And so we have to overcome, and also we have to use technological science and technological civilization to develop our wisdom. And so we have to overcome any sufferings in this world. And also we have to guide AI to deliver the true message of Buddha, and also true message of Dharma, and true message of Sangha, who could join in all Buddhist communications to expand our compassion and wisdom together. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So this is all the three speakers coming from Korea, Japan, now speaker from Thailand. So let me start with the Professor Dr. Pramethi Vachara Bandit, and then together with Dr. Nanapang. Please, most venerable.
Most respected to Mahasangha, President of the WFB, Dr. Palop Thayari, ladies and gentlemen, and friends in the Dhamma. So far, I did the research with Dr. Nanapang regarding this matter. How AI and mindfulness can work together. How AI and mindfulness would be able to bring peace to human being. After I sharing with you, Dr. Nanapang will give you some example, the way we work together so far. But the question I would like to share, or the thing I would like to share with you today, that's the question I would like to ask you at the beginning. How can we cultivate wisdom and wellness or well-being? How can we cultivate wisdom and well-being in digital era or AI era? We look back to Buddha scripture. When you talk about AI that is an inner, there's outer tool. There's outer tool that bring you learn how to practice. But in terms of Buddhism, the tool or meditation object that bring you to practice in order to cultivate wisdom and well-being will be Mahasatipatthana. Mind and body, that is meditation object that bring all of you to understand what is the real meaning of nirvana. AI, that is the tool, that's outer tool, like the bridge. But the real tool or real meditation object that bring you all in order to understand will be mind and body. Which means whenever you practice Mahasatipatthana, the Buddha affirmed that Ekayano ayang pikave mako sattanang visuttiya. This is one way, this is direct way to purify your mind. This is one way to end sorrow, sadness inside your mind. It is one way to bring you all to achieve nirvana or enlightenment. So, whenever you would like to cultivate wisdom and well-being, this is the time for you all to practice Mahasatipatthana. Apart from this, no way to understand the real meaning of life. How can we practice Mahasatipatthana? The first one, observe physical body. Here and now, you talk about future. But if you all would like to understand body and mind, you have to be aware or practice mindfulness. In terms of Pali, we call sati panya. Sati and panya. Sati, that is the beginning of panya. For those who would like to achieve panya or wisdom, they have to practice mindfulness. The first step observe physical body, observe physical movement. Whenever you observe your body, eventually you will see soil, air, fire, water. You will see 4 elements inside your body. You just learn from AI. You ask AI, how can I understand physical body? No way for AI to give you an answer, just information. But if you would like to see the real 4 elements, come back to practice, observe physical body. If you would like to understand emotion or your mind, we call emotional intelligence. If you all would like to strong enough, clever enough to understand your emotion or feeling or your mind, you ask AI. AI no have emotion, AI no have feeling, or AI no have consciousness. So one way to understand your feeling, emotion, thinking, wondering, or Dhamma, that is the way to practice Vedanānupassana Satipatthāna, Cittānupassana Satipatthāna, Dhammanupassana Satipatthāna. Here and now, observe here your feeling, your consciousness. You just ask AI, no way to understand that phenomena at all. So that's why the Buddha explained that Cittena niyati loko, this world led by your mind. If you would like to understand your mind clearly, if you would like to see the Buddha who lying inside your mind, you have to practice vipassana. This is the way that the Buddha would like you to do all the time. Thank you very much.
Test.
Okay, Dr. Nandapang, please.
Yes, thank you, the moderator, and respected the most honorable Prajan Pramahansa Thammahaso, Professor, Doctor, and respected Mahasangha, Buddhist fellow, lay practitioners, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to add upon a little bit on what we have done so far together with the most venerable. Last year, we had an opportunity to do the research regarding the 4 foundations of mindfulness-based intervention, and we would like to know what happens with the practitioners in different groups of people, including Thai practitioners, international practitioners, and European practitioners. So we wanted to see the effects of what happened when we ask people or participants to practice vipassana meditation according to the 4 foundations of mindfulness for 7 consecutive days without mobile phone. What do you think happens? How long can you spend your life without mobile phone today? How many hours? 8 hours. Okay, what was the longest period that you can survive without a mobile phone or mobile free? Can you go within a day or 2? So we did ask practitioners if you would like to join this meditation project, Vipassana meditation project, please give us your phone for 7 days. So this is our project, some of the picture. Before we bring the practitioner to practice Vipassana meditation, we measure physical health by collaborative working with Medical Technology Faculty of Mahidol University to measure their health, including saliva cortisol levels to measure their stress, also body composition to check your metabolic system. Some people ages around 64, but when they check their metabolic age, he is like a 40-year-old man because he's very healthy. And when we took him to a meditation practice, his age reduced to 39. That means the physical body works better and mentally better as well. And we are going to show you the result. So we took them to the temple. 30 practitioners went with us under two conditions that I told you. The first one, no mobile phone for 7 days. And the second one, noble silence. Practicing noble silence in order to bring yourself back to your mind and body, to learn the phenomena happening within you. As the Most Venerable mentioned, AI cannot answer what is the phenomena of your body and your mind right now. So we spent these 7 days to practice meditation, and this group was the Thai group. And let's see the result. Okay, so this I want to show you the brain wave of the practitioner. This is very interesting case. If you can see the blue color, it means that is the pre-meditation, and the red color means post-meditation. And the x-axis means the duration. We ask practitioners to sit down for 10 minutes, and we measure their brain before they go to the temple to practice vipassana meditation. The wave is very low. That means they are thinking a lot. Wandering mind, worrying, thinking. After 7 days training consecutively with vipassana meditation, you can see not even 30 seconds, around 10 seconds, they can have the mental relaxation. Not too much thought, they become more skillful. And they can maintain along 10 minutes. So this is what we did last year, led by the Most Venerable Prajan Hansa, bring our international students, around 300 students, to Kamson, the mountain area, to practice meditation. And we arranged 15 days and 30 days meditation, and we divided students into two groups. The first group who joined 15 days, and the second group who joined 30 days. And these are the nationalities of the students at our college. So we measure mindfulness level and psychological distress, or we use DAS-21. These are the picture, the atmosphere during the practice. We have a lot of monks and lays and also Christian father and brother and sister. Because meditation is regardless of where you're from. It's truly the practice to observe your mind and body as they naturally are. Okay, Dhamma talk to give the understanding, and we have meditation session interview because they practice without speaking. We arrange some session for them to have interview session. And this is Venerable Mother. Yes, this is Venerable Hansa and his mother. He also brought his mother to the practice as well. And the result show that those students who stay 15 days, they have a higher level of mindfulness. And if they stay longer, they have a higher level of mindfulness. And regarding the depression, anxiety, and stress significantly decrease. Okay. And next, this is the recent project that we went together to Europe, specifically to Hungary, because we wanted to apply or implement this intervention into a European student. What happened? I have around 3 minutes. Okay. So this was the pilot project that we went to offer a 3-day meditation course at Dhammaget Buddhist College, which is the only Buddhist college in Europe. There are a lot of Westerners who are interested in this course, so we arrange around 3 hours a day and totally 3 days for them to try. Okay. And we collected some data regarding their mindfulness level, stress level, for example. And from what I talked to them during this AI era, they also feel stressful because AI seems to be more skillful than humanity right now in every aspect. They can do the job better, faster, and cheaper. They don't need your salary, right? So some people find themselves useless. They find no purpose. Yeah. And we need to know how to train ourselves as a human being. What gives the meaning to life? Now, through the training. This is a 7-day meditation retreat that we arranged after the 3-day pilot. So, do you see this picture? Oh, sorry. This is our mobile phone. That's what we asked for our students now to be away for mobile phone for 7 days during the orientation. And this is how we start practicing. The most vulnerable teach the practitioner to practice standing meditation. Walking meditation, sitting meditation, bowing meditation, and we also have meditation interview session because it was not easy for them under these 3 conditions for the European practitioners. No mobile phone, no speaking, and no coffee. To truly observe the phenomena within your mind and body. Okay. And the last day we allow them to practice freely because they know how to practice already, so they have time to practice on their own, and this is the overall picture of our project. And you can see that the result of the stress level and anxiety level has decreased. All right, so maybe I could end around here, and this is the research team that we went last time. And comparing to the Asia context, you can see there were a lot of male practitioners, more than female practitioners. And if you arrange meditation retreat in Asia, particularly in Thailand, there was only 1 male joining the meditation retreat. Why is that? We still need to find out the answer. Okay, so we also arranged the course, Certificate of Mindfulness Master Program. If anyone is interested, you can further look up in the internet. So I would like to end our presentation here. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nandapang Popichit. Thank you for your wonderful and information, insightful presentation. So the last speaker in the first session would be Assistant Professor Dr. Pramaha Sampong. Please, yeah.
Respected most venerable, distinguished guests, and ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, I would like to thank the organizer to give a chance for me to stand at the front of you all now. The main point today is, I think this challenge not only Buddhism, but challenge on the religions, because all religions emphasize on spiritual aspect, not quite different from the worldly life. In Buddhism, so how can we, when we face the new world, the modern world, especially AI era, So can you think that AI can give us well-being or suffering? So if AI gave us suffering, how the peoples across the world still develop the AI? In Buddhism, I would like you remind about the Buddha teaching, that the core Buddha teaching that Ovata Patimokkha, Sappha Papasa Akalanang, Kusala Supasambata, Sacitta Paliyo Tapanang. So I can divide the Buddha teaching into main things that relate to AI and the way to solve. First, ethical aspect, that means Sappha Papasa Akalanang and Kusala Supasambata. What is the bad? How to prevent? What is the good? How to do with the good thing? And the second part, that Sacitta Paliyo Tapanang, that is a spiritual aspect. So according to Buddhism, if you want to live the life happily, you have to live the life in accordance with the nature. That means you have to understand about the nature as they are, especially our life. But presently, the new world, I think they try to stay away from the realities of the nature. So what would happen if the people try to develop the matter more than the mind? For example, AI presently. AI, I think, is not only create the problem to the society, because AI can give benefit to us, especially how to develop the country. You see, the developed countries, that means the country who develop the matter, especially AI. AI can give us the innovation to help us to develop the economy. But when the people emphasize on how to develop the economy, they challenge too much, because they have the high expectation about the benefit because of the AI or because of the high technology. But still, they challenge each other. When they cannot challenge each other because of high expectation, something happened to mind, that stress, depression, and anxiety. What would we do with that? I am not going to say that AI not necessary. We have to stay away from AI. I am not going to say like that. But if I say we have to stay away from AI, what would the authors? The author, that means the world emphasize on the AI to develop the country. That means religious teaching contradicts with the life of the people. But the point is, how can we live the life with the AI happily? This is the main point. So if I said AI create the problem because the people develop the high technology, they got some problem, depression, stress, anxiety. So that means we have to prevent developing the methods. It's not like this. But we have to stay with how to develop the method also. So I'm going to say that the first thing that means the problems, we turn back to the first part of Ovata Patimokkha, Sappha Papasa Akalanang Kusala Supasambata. That means if you never realize about the Buddha teaching, you try to develop about the methods only. That means you stay away from the ethical life regarding Buddhism. That means you never care about what is the good, what is the bad, how to prevent from the bad, how to accumulate the good. People stay away from that. But we have something to do. I turn to the second part of Ovata Patimokkha. That means Sacitta Paliyo Tapanang. So Sacitta Paliyo Tapanang, that remind me about the eightfold noble path, especially the last two, Samma Sati, Samma Samadhi. So this is a truth in Buddhism that we can solve the problem, can help the people who emphasize on AI, how to live the life with the AI without suffering. How to do that? So many speakers who try to show away, especially the last two speakers, try to show away about meditation. This is the way to solve that one, to cultivate the wisdom. Cultivate the wisdom, that means to cultivate the wisdom to live the life with AI, even we know that AI is sometimes give us some kind of suffering. But how to do that? What is the purpose of the wisdom? Wisdom doesn't mean that we cultivate the wisdom to be developed about the AI. We cannot challenge with the AI in the term of wisdom in religions, especially Buddhism. We use the wisdom, cultivate the wisdom to cultivate to realize about the values of the human life. This is we turn back to Sappapapasa Kanang Kusala Supasamatha. And we cultivate about the emotional intelligence. If you never develop that one, if you face with some problem, especially you have high expectations with the AI, so you might not able to control your emotion. So stress, depression, and color with each other is coming. So when you have wisdom, you understand the things as they are, that you can control the emotion. That's why we can call that emotional intelligence. Then, critical thinking. So before we do anything, that we have to think about that affect not to our life or not, affect to the life of the people in society or not. So I'm going to say that to cultivate the wisdom in the term of the Buddhism, that means to train us to understand about the nature as they are. So if we understand the nature as the nature they are, that even the world develop so much, but still we can live the life with the modern world. So I am going to say that if you want to live the life happily, even we stay in the modern world, we have to we have to live our lives in accordance with the nature. That means we have to have the wisdom. If you know how to live the life, by understanding the nature, exactly you will not the AI will not create a problem for you, but you can stay with the modern world happily. Thank you so much for that.
So we have minutes left. So before I give to the floor to ask any questions, so is there any speaker would like to add more or give any message or convey any message to the audience? Please start with the Yoshiharu. Yeah.
Actually, when I arrived at Bangkok, now suddenly we have to register for TACT, for immigration, without like a smartphone. It's very difficult. Many people are really confused, and I really be in a sense against such kind of advanced technology. And I used to still with old style mobile phone, keep like 10 years. And of course, I use the computer. But for example, if we seek for the convenient life and efficiency, what's left for the future? Where we are going? So in that case, I think once we need to stop and think, and also the importance of the Buddhist teaching is not only the logical, but also the warmness of the heart. That is sometimes illogical, but that is very important. The core of Buddhism, I believe that. So in that case, even in AI era, we should not forget that kind of a very warmness and also like a illogical understanding, and also more very instinctive with nature and the human relationship, face-to-face, like a relationship. That is perhaps AI cannot understand so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Then next for Professor Mansuk, 2 minutes, please.
Yeah. Okay. One of the most different points between the AI and human is AI doesn't sleep at all. AI perceive information and knowledge every time, 24 hours, right? Yeah, so we cannot compete with the AI, with the information or knowledge. So I think it is the time to extract more wisdom rather than focusing on the knowledge. So that is the way the human can be a more valuable after all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Kim Min-suk. Then, Professor Kwang Soo.
Let me just ask you that question, whether AI could save our sufferings, or AI could awaken our wisdom to be enlightened as the Buddha. And also, we have to focus our technology to awaken our wisdom to achieve enlightenment. And second one is that to save all people or sentient beings to overcome any kind of sufferings. And also by removing delusions, by removing attachment, by removing any angers. And so there are so many problems in our world to save, to harm other lives, and also by developing military armies, military weapons. And so AI should be used for the human lives, but rather than taking human lives. And so the Buddhism should guide all of AI development technologies to guide universal ethics based upon three jewels, Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor. Thank you. So,
it's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you again. Actually, my background is Western philosophy. That's why mostly the reasons must be there, and I criticize sometimes that criticize Buddha teaching, that how the Buddha teaching affect to our life, daily life positively. So I can say that in the term of how to deal with mind when we have some problem, not to deal with the problem outside, but we have to deal with our mind. That reminds me when I study Western philosophy, especially ancient Greek philosophy. It's quite like a Buddhism, that if we have some problem, if we can control two of the things that we cannot. Two aspects. One, the thing we can control, and the thing we cannot control. The thing we can control, that is our mind. But the thing we cannot control, the outside. Outside does mean where to reach, the object outside. But we can control our mind, that means we can develop our mind to deal with the object outside, because the object outside we cannot control. That we must suffer if we leave the life under the influence of the object outside. The point is, if we can deal with mind, it doesn't matter the object outside that affect to our life. If we live the life like just let it go, then we will get the happy. I think this one, the Buddhism also, they talk the same thing. But surprisingly, ancient Greek philosophy, that's more than 1,000 years ago, but Buddhism also, that the idea is quite same. How to develop mind, how to deal with the mind to solve the problem outside, especially the object outside. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Venerable. So, Dr. Nadaplang, and then the
Yes.
final will be Professor Hansa.
Thank you very much. I just wanted to add a little bit more to bring it into our consideration. As a human lifespan, we only have 4,000 weeks. You know that? And how many weeks have you spent? If you are at the age 60, you have around maybe 1,000 weeks left or something. If you are around 40, maybe 2030, maybe 2500 weeks? And how would you like to spend those weeks left? Today we are here gathering together to address the important thing in this era, which is an AI era, and how can we cultivate mindfulness and wisdom through the Buddhist vision for the future. The future, the past, is only now. What we are doing now affecting the future. The past thing that we did is what we are receiving now. And if we spend too much time being passive by AI, we allow ourselves to see things, to hear things without stopping, without mindfulness. We are being passive. But I think we can be more active. With mindfulness, you can choose what to see, you can choose when to see, when to stop, you can choose to acknowledge, and how to use AI as a tool in order to cultivate mindfulness to improve your mental well-being and physical health. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Nanapang. And then Professor Prameti Vacharapandit.
Thank you very much. I think today I really like the topic that we share with each other. Why we have to cultivate wisdom. Without wisdom or without panya, no way to achieve nirvana or enlightenment. This is the reason why we have to develop sati and samadhi, mindfulness and concentration. Because mindfulness and concentration, that is the foundation of panya or wisdom. This is one way to bring all of us to achieve enlightenment. The Buddha, why the Buddha? What is the meaning of the Buddha? The meaning of the Buddha is the panya. So I think in terms of Buddhism, panya, that is one way to bring all of us to see the real Buddha inside our mind. So I do hope that we all who being here, we take more time to practice Mahasatipatthana, or four foundation of mindfulness. Without four foundation of mindfulness, difficult for us to get samadhi in order to achieve panya and achieve enlightenment at the end. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Pramansa. Actually, we need your feedback or suggestion from the floor. We have just only 3 minutes. Yeah. Can you pass the microphone? Whenever first and then you. Okay.
Really, I'm very grateful and I'm thanking all of you. It's very wonderful session that you are discussing on AI and spiritual development, spiritual achievements. So these are very important topics at this modern time. Of course, AI is very important, but it cannot take the place of Buddha's teaching. The Buddha's teaching is topmost because Buddha always guides us how to develop compassion, friendliness, how to achieve nibbana, how to get happiness at the present moment. And that you can get only by the Chattaro Satipatthana. And that is the Eka Yano Bhikkhave Maggo Chattanang Visuddhya Samatikamaya Dukkha Domanasanang Attangamaya Yanasadigamaya Nibbanasa Sachikriyaya Yadidang Chattaro Satipatthano. This is the most important Eka Yano Maggo. What is the meaning of Eka Maggo? The way that goes through human body and human mind. That is the Eka Maggo. If you forget it, if you leave that path, forget it, so you cannot achieve the Nibbana. You can achieve Nibbana only when you go through own your body and own your mind, understand how my body and mind are functioning, how they are affecting each other, and that we can understand only through meditation, and that is Tattaro Satipatthana. It is the most important. I am very, very glad, very happy, and I thank you very much to WFP. This session is really wonderful. Thank you very much to all of you.
Thank you. Most
My name is Dr. Bhadanta Rahul Bodhi. I am from India. Thank you very much.
I just only one because time is running out. Or maybe one. No, just only. Which one? This one. That one. And then the last will be next one. No? Sorry for that because time is running. Okay.
I'm calling Senator from Malasekara Foundation. Professor Kim, I was quite interested with your presentation. Now, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Norbu project of the Buddhist channel in Malaysia, which is seen as a Buddhist AI project, which is available in about 6 languages. Now, I'm in the process of organizing a workshop for Lim Koi Fong, who founded and runs it in Bodh Gaya end of January, to introduce it to the monasteries there. And also I have suggested to the Vice Chancellor of Nalanda to run a full-day workshop where Lim is willing to come to India to incorporate this Norbu system into the Nalanda University's teaching and research. Now, it would be very good for your system to be included in this, because we are also looking at the possibility, which could be the Buddha Gaya-based organization called Global Buddhist Alliance for Communicating in the AI Age. So it would be nice to get your project and Norbu all together, and especially Nalanda University will be a good thing. And also, I think, Professor Park, you may remember you were involved in this project at Chulalongkorn University. I was coordinating UNESCO-funded project on mindful communication for sustainable development. Now, we are also trying to get that into the Norbu system, to take these ideas into the... So I would also like to talk to you about collaboration. So we'll get talking and get something going. Yeah. Rather than talking it in these forums, we need to get into the community and start working. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And then the last. Sorry, we are out of time. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Very interesting topic.
My name is Dr. Victor Wee from Malaysia, and thank you so much for the presentation on the benefits of mindfulness meditation. You have given measurable results of mindfulness meditation, such as reduction of stress, anxiety, depression, increasing mental focus, regulating emotions. But I would like to seek your view of another form of meditation that is also taught by the Buddha, and that is called mindful metta meditation or loving kindness meditation, which boosts positive emotions, develop kindness, heals emotional wounds, reducing anger, hatred and loneliness, and something very particular, very important in our digital age, in the age of AI. And in fact, some people have been saying that mindfulness itself is probably, while bringing up insight into the nature of mind and matter, might not be sufficient unless complemented with metta. So instead of having mindfulness, we have what we call kindfulness. So I would just like to get your view on this. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you all. Thank you for the audience. So sorry, we are out of time. We are out of time. So sorry for that. So you can discuss another seminar or something like that. So sorry for that. So on behalf of the organizer, I would like to thank Assistant Professor Dr. Sompong and Professor Dr. Pramiti Vacharapandit, Venerable Yoshiharu, Reverend Yoshiharu, Professor Wang Su, and Dr. Kim Suk, Min Suk, sorry, and Dr. Nanapang. So, can you all give the big approach or to all the panelists, the speaker? Thank you for your attention.
Thank you,
very much.
Associated Professor Dr. Gonit Sitong, and to all distinguished panelists for that enlightening and thought-provoking session. And before we moving on to the next session, I would like to invite the President of WFB to go on the stage and present the souvenir for all the panelists. Please welcome.
Again, you're most vulnerable, and all distinguished guests. I think we have a very good opportunities to have this session and to change the ideas, to learn something, and then to develop something together. On behalf of the World Fellowship of Buddhists, World Fellowship of Buddhist Jews, and World Buddhist Universities, and our all members, I would like to thank to the speakers to kindly give us the time for this occasion.
And now for the photo opportunity. I would like to invite all the panelists and the president of WFB to take a photo together. This is a historical moment. And you all might want to open the box to showcase the emblem inside. Thank you. Thank you, the President of WFB. Thank you for all the panelists. And thank you, Associated Professor Dr. Konit Sitong. Most venerable monks, reverend, distinguished delegates, and esteemed guests, we now conclude our morning session following the tradition of the kingdom. We respectfully invite our Theravada monk to partake in their meal first.
ขณะนี้นะคะการประชุมช่วงเช้าได้เสร็จสิ้นลงแล้วค่ะตามธรรมเนียมแล้วขอนำทุกท่านเข้าสู่พิธีถวายภัตตาหารแด่พระภิกษุสงฆ์นะคะขอเรียนอาราธนาพระภิกษุสงฆ์ฝ่ายเถรวาททุกรูปโปรดนำทางไปยังพื้นที่รับประทานอาหารกลางวันตามที่ได้จัดเตรียมไว้ค่ะชั้น1ค่ะ
The meal would be provided on the first floor of this building. The meal would be provided on the first floor of this building. Thank you. All right, I now invite all other venerable monks, reverend, distinguished guests, esteemed guests to proceed to the first floor for lunch. We hope you enjoy the meal and continue fellowship. Please come back to this room by 12:45. I repeat, please come back to this room by 12:45. The afternoon session will begin shortly before the 13th hour of the day. Thank you.